Hello, my name is Angel. I'm a licensed real estate professional. I've also been in sales for over a decade.
Hello, my name is Angie, licensed real estate professional and a listing specialist.
And I'm Austin. I'm the lead creative at Caldwell Banker Coast Realty.
All right, awesome. So I have to acknowledge the elephant in the room. It's a throwback to the first episode. I told you I was going to do it, so I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
Austin said in the first episode, you just need equipment to get started and just to get started. Well, today we didn't have our usual equipment. So if you notice a change in kind of the view, not necessarily quality because Austin will edit it, but in the way it looks, we're filming off of Angie's phone.
Woo!
And we got our mics. We're going to get it done.
What can I say? That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Show must go on.
We got sniffles. We've got rainy weather. We've got stuff we're leaving behind. It doesn't matter. We're still going to do it. All right. So today I've got a bit of a tier list. So in the lieu or in the hopes of helping professionals out there with their prospecting and with their gathering of business, I brought a little tier list. Now this tier list is catered towards real estate agents, but I feel like at least the top three on the list apply to every single industry that has to do with lead generation or has to do with finding business and finding clientele for yourself. And what it is, it's a tier list on prospecting. It's a tier list on what you should be doing to find yourself business and find yourself clients. It's going to be an inverted tier list, meaning we're going to start with the top and then go down the list to the very least effective. Okay. Now, the last option that you have doesn't mean it's not effective. It doesn't mean you should ignore it. But you should start with the top of the pyramid, as they say. So at the very top, no surprise to anybody, if anybody has ever looked this up on the internet, is the sphere of influence. So what your sphere of influence is the immediate people who surround you, your Facebook, your Instagram. I made a huge mistake. I had a great following on Instagram. And when I became a real estate professional, I opened a real estate Instagram instead of using the one I already had. And all my followers don't know that one exists, and I've only gathered a few of them. So if you have a personal Instagram and Facebook and you become a professional, use those folks as your sphere of influence. Don't open up a new one. If you are going to open up a new one, make sure everybody from your old one knows you're going to have some leaks. You're going to lose a lot of your followers. Only a few are going to come to your new page. But because I know some folks like to keep their personal and professional separate. They have some opinions over here that they don't want these people to know. So I understand that aspect. But number one is your sphere of influence. I can't tell you how many times it's happened to me personally. I know it's happened to you, Angie, where a family member or a friend uses somebody else to do the job that you could have done. Has it happened to you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So you see, this is our wedding photos, and you're like, all right, chopped liver over here. How you doing?
Or they ask me and they don't want to pay me. So
that's the best. That's the absolute best. And we're, it's real easy for us to be like, oh, I was in that industry.
Yeah.
But do they though? Because everyone's algorithm is different. And just because you posted once a week doesn't mean that they saw it.
Right.
Just because you posted every once in a while does not mean that it got to them. So it might, playing devil's advocate, they might not know.
Yeah.
So number one, sphere of influence, make sure that everybody knows that you're in that particular industry. Make sure that you're posting constantly to your sphere of influence to the point where it might become a little annoying, but you can't run the risk of somebody not knowing that you're in that industry and then choosing somebody else.
Yeah.
And then you can't blame them for choosing somebody else when they didn't see, you posted once a month on your Facebook, hey, I'm a realtor, and they didn't see it. But that's number one, top of the list, your sphere of influence. I have a very small sphere of influence, and it's still garnered me business. So I can only imagine people who have, lived in the area for such a long time and have a big sphere of influence. It's going to garner you business no matter what. Number two is going to be your past clients.
Yeah.
Most of these professional businesses, when it comes to lead generation and when it comes to that, your past clients are either going to give you referrals or they're going to give you repeat business. It's just the model. And it does not mean it's only real estate. We're talking any business that has to do with lead generation and client acquisitions. your past clients are going to be one of your best sources for new business. One, they already trusted you. They worked with you. Hopefully they had a great experience with you. They want to share that with somebody. You have to reach out to these folks. You can't expect them to do it on their own. It's like, I did a great job at finding you the house that nobody said you couldn't find, and we found it. So I hope that you tell everybody. Reach out to them, phone calls, text messages, do a touch point outside of, we all do our famous touch points throughout the year, Mother's Days, birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Opportunities.
Independence Day. Those are our staple touch points. Do more than that.
Right.
Do another touch point that has nothing to do with that. Just a literally random, out of the blue, hey bud, just came across your contact, wanted to reach out, how you doing? Have a quick conversation. They know who you are. They know, what you do for a business because they did business with you. Leave it there. You don't have to specifically ask for a referral. It'd be nice if you did. I do. I say, hey, in case, it was good hearing from you. Stay in touch, stay safe. In case you know anybody who needs some help in real estate, you know where to send them. And that's it. But that's your number 2. It's got to be your past clients. Now, your number 3, this is where we start going into the aspect where it starts to bleed into real estate, but it still has to do with other businesses. Your number 3 is going to be business farming. So it's a little bit different than geo farming. Everybody's heard geo farming. You pick a neighborhood, you call it like crazy, you door knock it, you hang it, you get business. Business farming is where you find out where all the business is happening, because in a lot of these cities, there's a neighborhood or 2 neighborhoods that have a lot of business happening all the time, and you specifically go after that business. For other businesses, for example, pest service is one that is client acquisition. You find out where Orkin, Terminix, and Nolan hang out all the time, and then you go and try to do a better service than them and offer them a better service. For photography and things like that, it's a little different because it's more of there's not really a place that you can be like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out here and tell people I do photography.
I wish.
But in most of the client acquisition businesses, that'll help you out. So those are gonna be your 1, 2, 3 that is gonna help everybody. Now we're gonna go into real estate. This is to help out my real estate professionals. Your next one up is your expired listings. Everybody hates expired listings, but here's the reality about an expired listing. They raised their hands and they said, I wanna sell my house. Somebody tried to sell the house and couldn't do it. All you have to do is solve the problem on why it didn't sell, get it sold, get that paper. It's that simple. The complex part about it is that everybody is calling these folks. Everybody is after these clients that raise their hands, and a lot of people don't want to go into the battlefield. You got to be willing to expose yourself, because just because you might not have the skills or you might not have the silver tongue that another agent may have, it does not mean that that person is going to like them. Everybody likes somebody different. And if you don't even make the phone call, you won't give yourself an opportunity. Maybe they like your quirkiness. Maybe they like the fact that you stumble over your words and you're really nervous, and it shows them like, hey, she really wants this listing because she's calling me and she can barely get a sentence together, but she mustered up the courage. Somebody's gonna like that, because there's everybody likes something different. So that's your next one, expired listings. Following up, for sale by owners. For sale by owners are going to, on a percentage basis, they're going to list with an agent within 30 to 45 days. If that home doesn't get sold immediately, down the road, they're gonna list with somebody. Who are they gonna list with? The agent that called, went, viewed, followed up, helped them out, and at the end of the day, everybody else disappeared and that one didn't. Me and Angie are a walking testament to that. How many for sale by owners have we gotten just because all we do is follow up?
We've gotten a few.
Yeah. We don't go to these folks and try to get the business immediately. Like I said, it's 30 to 45 days out. But we go, we visit, we view the house, we give them advice, we give them a handout that will help them sell it by themselves. Because if it's gonna sell, it's gonna sell regardless. So we give them a handout that can help them out, we give them advice, we talk to them, we do not ask for business, and then all we do is follow up. In 30 to 45 days, either they list with us, or unfortunately, they list with somebody else. But they're gonna list. So that's your next one, your for sale by owners. And then last but not least, at the bottom of the list, doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, you should still do it, is the geo farming. The geo farming is find yourself a neighborhood that has at least a decent amount of business, and hyper concentrate on that neighborhood. We have plenty of tools to find these folks information, and you can phone call it, you can door hang it, and then you can door knock it. It usually takes 3 points of contact for anyone to call you back. So if you called and you door hung and you don't like to door knock, do a mailer. Go ahead to the post office, do an EDDM, they do a 1 mile radius, they will send out a mailer. You can, as our good friend Angie let us know, you can make the design of that mailer using AI on Canva. So you ain't even gotta do the hard work.
There we go.
And just get it printed and do those 3 points of contact. Do that at least once a month and you will garner business. But that's my tier list as far as the best ways I've seen or has been effective for me to gain business in the industry. And the first 3, it transcends. You can use for any industry you'd like, but the rest are real estate specific. But hopefully that helps somebody out that is like, what should I focus on? If you can only focus on one, if you're a part-time real estate agent, start at the top and then go from there.
Yeah, and that's very helpful. Good. People don't often know where to start, what's the first step, so that's definitely helpful.
That's good.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, wait, I got one more honorable mention. I forgot, social media.
There we go.
Yeah, got an honorable mention, social media. It's free advertising. If you don't use it, why wouldn't you? It's absolutely free.
Right.
It's absolutely free.
It is.
That's good.
All right.
Cool. Let's do it. Let's jump into technology. We're going to have some fun today, like we always do. So I'm going to start with a statement, and then I'm going to go into a question.
Okay.
So the statement is, why is it that the videos that we try the least on get the most traction? Why is that? And then
I'm literally going through that right now.
And then the question I want to ask is, what are some video successes that you've seen with the stuff you've created?
I definitely can speak on this. And it's very true, like the videos you put least effort on are usually the ones that blow up.
Yeah.
What I've done, like noticing, is that whenever you put a lot of effort, it's usually like longer content or has more things that you kind of value or think that are gonna be of value to the people. But the reality is that many of the videos that have blown up, at least for me, that are shorter, they are very like straight to the point. They are very like very, very short. They're like 2 seconds here to 3 seconds, and I've noticed people definitely react to many snippets instead of like an actual content that might offer value. But it's just that we're in this society where people are so in tune with TikTok and consuming so many content. So sitting through something might just hurt for people. Yeah. It's just what it is.
Short attention span.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I couldn't agree more. I mean, I said I was going through it right now because I made 3 videos, one for buyers, one for sellers, and one for agents. And it gives them a top 5 tips. Those videos are not getting many views.
Right.
Then I went on to CapCut because I had to post something. I didn't have any content.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys seen the movie on Netflix called Apex.
Yep.
Great movie. Love that thing.
It's crazy.
But it's a scene where he tells her to run away. He puts on the song and does the little bird sound. Yeah. So all I did was take that clip and said, what my wife sees when I'm hyping myself up for an open house, that thing has 3 times the views that the ones that actually bring forward information.
Exactly.
I thought about it. I scripted it. I went and did my research, everything I could, and I just went, and that one got more views.
Yeah.
I'm literally going through it. The least amount of effort, but you know what? I don't regret it. I like that I have those tip videos because hopefully somebody finds that video funny, goes to my page, finds the tips, finds some help.
Yeah, people seem to be more drawn to the trends than actually receiving information, even though they know that information could be beneficial for them. Yeah. And it just stems from how social media has like consumed this generation.
Quick little dopamine hit.
Yeah. The doom scrolling is what almost all of us do nowadays. Yeah.
That's pretty much
because we just want to see immediately what we want and go right past it.
And it happens, like I hate doom scrolling because we send a lot of emails, and sometimes I'll send emails, send a couple of texts, and I need to wait for the reply to answer. And my first response, instead of doing something else, is literally, because I already sent an email, I sent a text, and I just...
Yeah, and you're back on it.
Oh, there's the text. I reply, I do this.
Then go back to it.
I do the same exact thing.
Yeah, even when cooking, like...
Oh, yeah.
Cooking... phone. I'm doing this, waiting like, I don't know, what, 10 minutes, and it's 10 minutes I could be doing something definitely productive, but...
Cooking is definitely my, that's where I consume my podcast. I love listening
while you're cooking?
While I'm cooking, because I like to cook nice, you know, not all the time, but sometimes I like elaborate dishes, so it takes a lot of components, it takes some time, so I put on a good podcast and...
Yeah. I feel like the only time I'm watching long form videos now is while I'm doing something else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we're in like a mindset of we have to always multitask.
Yeah.
There's no time where I'm just sitting down and only watching a video. Yeah. It's either I'm eating and watching a video or I'm just driving and watching a video. Don't do that. But I do that.
Yeah. Well, you're not really watching it.
You're listening to it. Like it's just something there, like filling the space.
Yep, I agree. We've tried, because there's a few, you know, topics and things that me and the wife are really interested in, and we find on YouTube these long form videos, and we'll pop them on because we're interested in the topic. And 15 minutes in, we're like, all right, you know, it's one of those things. It's sort of designed to be consumed, because it is. Podcast stems from audio.
Yeah.
Now we're getting video podcasts, but
right.
You know, the reality is podcasts were stemmed from audio, and that's the quality of the important part of the podcast is the audio.
Right.
So
I agree.
Not many people can just sit there. I could be doing something and then just absorbing it and listening to it.
Yeah. That's the hard part about it.
Yeah. As far as the second part, the video that got the most traction for me was one of my recent funny golf videos. I did the one where I was prospecting while I was practicing on my swing, and that one got some really good traction.
Yeah,
nice.
that was that, and it was compared to a lot of my other videos where I do a lot of editing, like the pen video that we did with one of our fellow coworkers, where I'm throwing the pens and she's throwing it at. It takes 3 shots and it takes a while to get it done. And then this one, first take, 2 swings, 3 sentences. It's the one getting the most traction. Yeah,
it's crazy. But I've learned that people are so consumed with media that they just want something real. Especially in the videos we create, people want something, like they want to be thrown into what you're doing in your life.
Yeah.
And things like that, like a little vlog or they just want to know what other people are doing in their life. Because we're getting so much of just AI slop and doom scroll content that we're
missing.
There's
so much AI now.
I know.
So much. Like,
horrible. No, but I do agree. So a lot of people just don't want more performance. They want the raw.
They want raw video. Like that's why you'll see the videos of just someone using an iPhone, like just walking down the street or doing something random.
It does more virally.
And it will get like thousands and thousands of views.
Yep. What's this? Leo Skeppy's videos don't have any tags. He uses no hashtags.
Yeah.
And all he does is put the phone in front of him and says hello and shit and does something about his life.
That's it.
And he blew up.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Because it's just real shit about his life. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like the videos I like sit down and edit for like 3 to 4 hours, get like no views at all, and then you got a video I put together in like 5 minutes. And it's like, everyone's loving it, commenting and doing all these things.
It's so discouraging, but at the same time, you just can't. The internet's not a real place. I've convinced myself of that. The internet is not a real place. It's not humanity. Just the internet's going to do what the internet does.
And then you look at that and you're like, wow, it actually is really easy. It's really easy. Like you don't have to try as hard as what some people are trying.
But we want to try.
We want to try. I enjoy trying.
We get
Don't get me wrong.
In that web of I want to do that. Like I know if I do this, it's gonna be awesome, and it was awesome for you.
Yeah.
Rest of the world.
For the internet.
Yeah.
Rest of the world's like, okay, cool.
Right.
Very true.
But yeah, that's all I have for today. Yeah. I did find that movie that we were talking about, you know, the one with the horror guy that makes content on YouTube.
Oh,
okay.
You remember that? It's Obsession. That guy. He started off making comedy shorts on YouTube. And now he made that movie, which is the #1 grossing movie right now.
What is it on? What platform?
Wasn't he on TikTok and then
He's on everything.
I know, but what platform is the movie on?
Oh, it's not out. It's in theaters right now.
It's in theaters right now?
It's in theaters right now.
So A24 Studios picked him up to do that movie?
Yes.
Oh,
just because he made shorts on YouTube
and
TikTok.
Brother,
It's
what
insane.
a
Look it up,
story.
Obsession, and the guy will pop up.
I know the movie. I know the movie because as soon as you mentioned, I'm like, I know the story because it made headlines. Of A24 giving a random independent dude the reins to do the entire movie and not even stepping on his toes. It's like, hey bud, go do it.
$750,000 budget, made $20 million in the first week.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Talk about a calling.
Yeah.
Talk about a calling.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That is crazy. But wow, what an opportunity.
Yeah. Those are horror movies. I usually have to wait till they get home because especially now in summer, can't get away from the three younglings.
No,
they're gonna want to go see something else.
True.
My daughter though, she loves her some horror movies. She loves her some horror.
Out of the three,
she's only 11, and she's not allowed to watch them by herself. She has to watch them with us. But she just went through the entire Paranormal Activity thing, the whole 7 movies,
really?
7 days in a row. She's like, put one.
Dang.
I put number one to scare them, scared all the kids.
And she's loving it.
And she's like, she got scared completely, but she's like, when are you gonna put number 2?
I want another.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm like, oh my lord, girl. So
that's another form of like adrenaline.
Yeah, but I gotta, she's only 11, so I gotta.
You gotta slow it down.
I'm gonna show her.
Yeah, slow it down.
Like what was it? Paranormal, the marked ones. No, there's some very
that one's crazy.
Unpleasant, not unpleasant, indecent scenes in that one.
Yeah.
I knew exactly when the scene was coming. I'm like, I'm gonna skip.
like,
Literally.
what happened there? No, when I was little, my parents were just like
covering the eyes.
Straight up, I would be hearing stuff, and they're like, no, don't look.
Listen, sometimes I have to remind the wife of the crazy stuff that we used to watch.
Yeah.
Like, honey, you're complaining about. What is it they like to watch? Jack and Ryan or whatever. One of these YouTube kids that plays with toys. There's so many of them out there. Like you're complaining about that. Meanwhile, I was watching Ren and Stimpy and Beavis and Butthead.
I know. I go back to the old cartoons. I'm like, how were we allowed to watch these things?
Yeah, like
these cartoons are crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Anywho.
Okay, so let's jump to my portion of it. Today we don't have a listing of the day, although on episode 5 we did talk about how location shapes the value of a home.
Yep.
Today I've chosen 5 properties to talk about how location shapes the way a home is built.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so specifically when I came here, I'm originally from Puerto Rico, and homes are definitely different built over there. When I came here, it was something like out of the movies for me. It's not something I was so used to.
Little context in Puerto Rico homes, because I'm from Puerto Rico as well. Puerto Rico homes are built poured concrete with a flat concrete roof. No exceptions. Well, maybe some barrel tile in the close to the beaches, but other than that, it's a cement flat roof.
Okay. Great thing is that my first home was actually from Puerto Rico, the one I chose just to show.
Hey.
Oh, that's a throwback. That's a throwback.
This is like most of the homes that you'll see around. Of course, we've definitely been getting more new modernizing look, but this was the standard kind of look that we used to have.
Yep.
And these homes like definitely took into account the weather that we have over there. Like we have earthquakes, we have like lots of storms, and these homes were definitely built for that. They were built for holding all of that strong weather all the time, and it's a very typical look for all of them. So flat roofs as Angel mentioned are common. Strong fencing, you'll see sturdy exterior features that help make homes feel more secure.
Yeah. Giant interior features. If you look at that pillar right there, that thing is entirely made of concrete. That's
crazy.
That you want to talk about load bearing? That whole pillar is made of concrete.
So built for hurricane heat, earthquakes, these homes withstand everything. Okay. And this is Puerto Rico, so one of the homes in the Caribbean. Then I chose a completely different type of home, and we went to Japan. So homes in Japan, as you guys know, they are more delicate, like looking, but their materials are more lightweight because they withstand other type of natural phenomenons, more like earthquake conscious, effective use of space. They're more compact layouts.
Okay. So the not necessarily softer, but the more delicate materials have more pliability when it comes to like, it has more give when it comes to earthquakes and
that
stuff.
just makes more sense.
That looks like the scene from The Grudge right there, that closet.
I just
can I get just a nice
clean.
herbal tea and some nigiri and just leave me alone?
I love the
with your robe on.
Yeah, definitely with my robe on.
So
sitting on my knees. That's so pretty.
Yeah. So let's move to the other one I've chosen is from the Netherlands.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
They are Norway homes, and apparently I searched it was because of taxation. So a lot of older Dutch homes were built narrow because of land use and taxation patterns.
Really?
Which made vertical designs more practical than wide lots.
Huh. So these are single family homes
very narrow.
that go all the way up. So you got a 4-story single family home.
Pretty much.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool, actually.
And this is more or less what they would look inside. Very compact.
Yeah, very narrow.
But very cute, very tidy.
It's like townhomes you see in big cities too.
It's cozy.
Like DC or New York.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Love the wood fire stove on the side. That's so cool.
Not technically environment, but definitely more toward
taxation,
culture, and things like that. So that's the way that culture shaped the home. So then we go to Morocco.
It's a great example of how economics shape your entire ecosystem. Yeah, the economics were responsible for that kind of a build, and now the entire city is known for that build.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very
really cool.
And these homes are located in Morocco, so we definitely have in mind Morocco. We think of that heat. Mm-hmm. So the homes were definitely designed to make cooler interiors.
Are they using like clay?
Like clay.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Clay and barrel tile.
Huh.
So they definitely take that into consideration. Ooh. So they have more of these open kind of spaces. So people will have
wind to flow.
The wind to come down in.
And a lot of shade, definitely.
A lot of people need to remember and realize that some places like Morocco, like Puerto Rico, we don't have central air.
No.
We have air conditioning in our rooms. We have mini splits and stuff. But in these places, there's no central air, so airflow through the house becomes that much more important.
Right.
So way more windows, way more, they definitely emphasize having that in and out way of air on the homes. But definitely interesting. I try to make all the homes to go around the same
I like
class.
the decorate, the look of that.
It is very
room
nice.
just
it's
makes I don't know what it is. It's very
cozy.
Attractive.
Yeah, it is very cozy.
So many pillows.
Is it the pillows? I just want to be engulfed in pillows.
Yeah.
And then we move from the heat. We
to the
moved
cold.
to Norway.
Nice.
Oh.
So last up we got Norway,
Cozy.
which cold weather, they have to deal with insulation, long winters, and the structure has to be, constructed with that in mind. So the roofs definitely are stronger built for that, and we definitely make a lot of use of wood.
Yeah, a lot of use of wood.
And this is more or less what they would look inside. Definitely very cozy. I would definitely stay in a place like this.
It's like every mountain town in America is based off of this.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, if it works, because again, America is a European settled land.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
this is where the inspiration came from. And if it worked for them, it's going to work over here.
Right.
I love the skin rug on the ground.
Right. So we covered Puerto Rico, that's built for hurricanes. Mm-hmm. We got Japan, that is for earthquakes.
Right.
Netherlands for compact city living. Mm-hmm. Morocco for the heat, and Norway for the snow. Cool. And that's how location shapes architecture.
That's really cool.
That's cool.
Think the interesting one was definitely Norway. I mean, they're all interesting.
Yeah.
They were all had very interesting architecture to cater to the area, but the way it for me, who is a numbers guy, just see how economics impacted an entire nation so much that they changed their entire infrastructure to cater to that and be able to allow their folks to afford bigger homes. We don't mean bigger homes and mansions, but bigger homes for families.
Right.
You got a family of 3, 4, or 5 children, you're gonna need a lot of home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's true.
allowing them to grow. Yeah, allowing them to grow up. That was really interesting for me.
Yeah.
To learn that because I didn't know that at all. Right.
It is very interesting. Just changing things up a little bit.
Yeah, I like it.
That's everything I have today.
It's good. Cool. I like it.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for episode 13 of Mi Casa Your Market. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you've got a question, feel free to leave it down in the comment section. And if you're ever in the great state of Florida and need some help with real estate, feel free to reach out. But other than that,
until next time.